Audi's A4 Avant needed to up its game in the face of tough competition from Mercedes' C-Class estate and BMW's 3 Series Touring in the image-conscious compact executive estate sector. It has. The styling of this 5th generation model may be evolutionary, but underneath are serious revisions that will challenge rivals harder than ever.
In a segment dominated by rear-wheel drive rivals, Audi continues to offer this A4 Avant with a choice of front or four-wheel drive layouts. That's a key reason why the brand has had to engineer this car very cleverly to get close to the kind of driving satisfaction offered by competitors. In this, the engineers have been helped this time around by the Mark V model's adoption of a high-tech MLB Evo chassis that's played a key part in enabling this car to shed up to 110 kilograms of weight. This platform's also given Audi the opportunity to develop a sophisticated, fully independent 5-link front and rear suspension arrangement that delivers superb standards of ride. Ultimately, what all this creates is a more comfort-orientated compact executive estate contender, but it is still one that can be hurried quite quickly through the bends thanks to very little body roll and superb traction. Most models offer the option of either a 6-speed manual gearbox or this car's 7-speed S-tronic auto transmission, while under the bonnet, the majority of buyers will choose the 2-litre TDI diesel engine. This is a variant that in 150 PS form can return 104 grams per kilometre of CO2 and over 70 miles per gallon on the combined cycle. Go for this unit in Pokia, 190 PS guys, and you get the option of Quattro 4-wheel drive. Quattro is also on offer to buyers of the 6-cylinder 3-litre TDI version of this car, who get to choose between 218 and 272 PS outputs. Petrol people, meanwhile, get a TFSI range offering an entry-level 150 PS 1.4-litre unit and a sophisticated, super-efficient 2-litre power plant, developing either 190, as here, or 252 PS if you really want to tear up the tarmac. The quicker version comes with Quattro, as do high-performance S4 and RS4 Avant models that use a potent 3-litre TFSI petrol unit. Audi believes firmly in evolution rather than revolution, and if proof of that were needed, then this 5th generation A4 Avant provides it. The lines are sharper, the stance lower, and the shape a little bolder, but the changes are all very subtle, in line with the need to protect the values of previous models. Time to get specific about the advantages of this Avant body style. Well, for a start, it looks pretty classy, with smart aluminium roof rails that garnish a class-leadingly slippery 0.26 CD drag factor. Raising the tailgate reveals that this Mark V A4 Avant model's extra 26mm of length has freed up 15 litres more boot space than before, the total now rising to a class-leading 505-litre figure. A4 Avant buyers needing more space will value the versatility of the 40-20-40 split-folding rear backrest, the centre part of which will be very useful if you need to carry longer items like skis. Now, flattening the seat reveals up to 1,510 litres of space. As ever, though, with an Audi, it's the at-the-wheel experience that'll really sell you this car. Now, the Ingolstadt brand isn't as far ahead of its rivals as it used to be in this regard, but this remains the defining cabin in the class, with surprising headroom, a wraparound design, and a premium feeling of space and safety. The optional virtual cockpit replaces the entire instrument binnacle with a 12.3-inch LCD colour monitor and has a layout that's fully digital and customisable, with smart 3D graphics and highly detailed effects. Anything this setup can't tell you will almost certainly be covered by the slimline MMI infotainment display that dominates the top of the dashboard. It's 7 inches in size on standard models, or 8.3 inches if you opt for the top MMI Navigation Plus with MMI Touch system that we're trying here, with its crisp 3D maps and responsive NVIDIA graphics. Time to take a seat in the rear, which is where, theoretically, you ought to most notice the benefit of that extra 12 millimetres of wheelbase length that this fifth generation model enjoys over its predecessor. Audi says there's 23 millimetres more legroom back here than there was before, but to be frank, it doesn't feel that much bigger. Still, 3 adults are very rarely carried in the back of this kind of car, and 2 will be as comfortable as it's possible to be in a compact executive model of this sort. Here's a compact executive state model created by a brand that knows its customers. The magazines might tell Audi to bring us futuristic looks and an uncompromisingly dynamic drive, but Ingolstadt knows that buyers in the segment really value comfort, class and quality. All 3 attributes are prioritised in this lighter, more agile and more advanced 5th generation A4 Avant. Even more than before, this feels like a car that's been lovingly and very carefully considered. The depth of engineering and the thought that's gone into the tiniest details combine to further enhance the warm, fuzzy feeling that's charmed Audi customers for years. If you are one of these people, then you'll like this car very much. And even if you're not, you'll find it hard not to be impressed by the way it systematically ticks almost every box on the compact executive market wish list. It's very thorough, very elegant, and very Audi.